welcome to the newest episode of the Drive Home Podcast. I'm your host, and today was, I guess, eventfully uneventful. But that's besides the point. Let's drive this podcast home. So, eventfully uneventful, I guess. Stuff happened, but it was not important, I believe is the way to put it. The machine that bundles the wood broke. Well, not broke, I guess. That doesn't seem like the right word. But stopped working multiple times, so we kind of cleaned up early. What I'm excited for, honestly, is later today. Me and Godzilla guy are going to play more Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3. We were supposed to do it last weekend, but we just both screwed up. I don't really remember what happened on the first day, but I don't know. I was awake for a long time, and he had gone to sleep in the morning. So we didn't wake up until 3 p.m. And so we were just like, well, it's not worth it. Let's just play Helldivers all day. Helldivers 2, which, was a great time. Could have played Deep Rock Galactic, but we didn't. But there's a new season in that, so we kind of want to go try that out when we get the chance. It's a great plans for playing Baldur's Gate 3, because it's one of the days where we actually both have a lot of time. He has time. We didn't want to do it Monday. I don't know why he didn't want to do it Monday, but I know why I didn't want to do it Monday, because I couldn't. I had to go. I guess something that happens in real life, I guess, that's important is when you quit your job or get a new job and you have to quit your old one. If you get some form of 401k from your job, essentially it's sort of like paid to be. The company pays for it to exist, basically, right? Now, you still get the money by retirement, but if you don't work for the company anymore, they don't want to pay for it. So they're telling you have to figure out what to do with this, right? And so that money that you get from a 401k or whatever, that is, it's not taxed, right? And because it's for your retirement, right? And so you have to be 60 or something in the U.S., I think. I don't know, it's like something about 59 years or something before you can really access it without incurring the tax. Because you can use it, but if you do, it gets taxed as soon as you try and use any of it. So, but you can get it tax free if you use it for retirement purposes, I guess. In retirement, I should say. Let's see. Yeah, so I had to roll over mine, which roll over just means put it somewhere else, I guess, without it being taxed. I should clarify. Because if you put it in your normal bank account, it will then become taxed, which means you will. So you have to put it in a special thing, right? And so I went to the company I work with now, the business. I don't know. Anyway, the place I work at now, they also are doing a 401k for me, or people. It's not guaranteed, or it's optional, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'm not eligible for it yet. I got to work another 3 months before I can really attempt it. But I went to meet with the people who run it to see if I could do something about mine, because basically it was going to be taxed, I guess, regardless of what I did with it, in a month from now, right? And so if I have to wait 3 months to get mine, I don't really know. It wouldn't really. So anyway, I went to the place and I ended up setting up an IRA which IRA and 401ks or whatever, there's not, from the way the guy explained it to me and from what I remember, which is not super a lot, they're kind of like the same thing. But 401ks are essentially, you get them from a company or something, right? And then IRAs can do different things, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I now have a personal IRA, or, well, it's getting set up, which is cool. And I don't really know exactly how it's working, but, like, they're gonna put my money to work in there, which is cool. So my money's gonna go to work. It's gonna hopefully get me something. But I have to get the check for my 401k so I can sort of hand it over to and then, so I did that on President's Day. That was a Monday, that was President's Day, that was 2 days ago, for time frame reference. So that was a whole ordeal, I guess. Because it was quite far away, and it was in a direction I don't often go in. But luckily, it was a straight line from where I live, so. But yeah, no. So it was good. It was good. I'm not too good with one-on-one talking with people, but it worked out. Just that the whatever company or whatever that has my money right now, they were closed on President's Day because it's a holiday. So, you know. It sucks, but it'll happen. It's going through. They're gonna call me next week or something, sometime, I think. So that'll be a thing that happens. But yeah, no, it's a whole lot of that. In other news, I guess, right? So I did personal money, I guess. My diet of pizza for lunch every single day. Lunch, dinner, dunch. Dunch sounds like a swear or like some kind of insult. I don't know if I want to say dunch. I'm just going to call it dunch. Kind of sounds like Dutch anyway. It's supposed to be really hate the Dutch. Or wait, would you say the Dutch or is it the deluge or something? Words that are supposed to be spoken with different accents are weird. But what is it? I forget exactly what it's called, but I think it's Reclaim Britain or something. Yeah, and in world news, there's a new political party in Britain or something. I believe it's called Reclaim. It's something R. But I don't know. Basically, it's they now Robert Lowe is the guy who's sort of doing it, and it is to put it simply, it is Trump but for England, right? So it's like, and actually I think they're gonna go even harder than Trump, right? Which, like, I mean, since it's a new political party, there's a chance, since it's what the people want. Well, the people who originate from Britain. But yeah, they're going. From what they've said, they're going to go a bit crazy. I say crazy. They're going to go a bit. They're going really hard with this, right? And so as the mother, the birthplace of, you know, as one of the U.S.'s allies, I hope that happens, because, like, I hope it works out, because it sucks, because they're really not being allies right now, Britain. I mean, and I hope French goes back to their roots, where they cut off the heads of their leaders, who you know, who they don't like, you know, because that's France is also turbo cucked, honestly. Yeah, but I believe the guy's name was Robert Lowe, and so some of the policies are kind of wild. So it's like classic Trump stuff, you know, deport people. Oh yeah, Pakistani rape gangs have got to go. Grape, you know, grape gangs. They really love. Yeah, no, it's a horrible thing. And, you know, even if they aren't, you know, I feel, obviously, you know, but, like, so, what else? Just general deportation stuff. They're banning certain flags from government buildings, I think. I wasn't really paying a lot of attention, so I was hearing about it, and I looked up some of it and saw some stuff about it, but I didn't see everything. Some of it I just overheard, because I get my news while I'm at work. So yeah, but yeah, it's something else they're doing. They're going to they're gonna, like, revoke, I guess, like, I think I don't know if it's called something different in over in Europe, but I believe in America, or the U.S. more specifically, it's birthright citizenship, which is basically, if you're born here, you, like, have you're technically a citizen by birth or something. And they're like, and they're going to, like, go back and, like, remove it, like, retroactively. I don't know how far back they're gonna go. Probably only, like, the one generation, right? Like if neither of your parents were born in Britain or whatever, and but you were, yeah, you don't have any citizenship here anymore. Or there anymore, I should say. I don't live in Britain. Also, they said they're not gonna. They said there are only two genders. Trans people don't exist, or something, which is super. But yeah, it's another Trump thing. Something I've been thinking about recently is, like, the world tends to follow America. If America does something, the world tends to follow.